So, so you have been here many times in Nepal, right?
3 times.
So what brings you to Nepal this time? What?
Well, all sorts of reasons, actually. I was sitting back in Israel in my apartment thinking about what's the next step I'm going to do. I just visited Nepal a few months ago when I had to come back to Israel. And, I miss Nepal so much. Like, I really like the people and the food and, of course, the treks. I like to do some treks. So back in Israel, at some point of time, things got a little bit boring for me. Like, I felt like I did everything that I can do. I already tracked in Israel. Already, I'm an artist, so I done making some art that I had in mind. And at that point of time, I was thinking about I can do everything that I want. I can be anywhere that I want. So where is this place that I want to be in? And I could just sit in my house and let the time pass by, And actually, it got a little bit more expensive for me now. It's really expensive to live in Israel these days. So I remembered Nepal. I remembered my experience the other time I was here, and it was so fun. I met so many people. Like I actually felt the love, and it was very special to me. So, and also I thought, where would be the place that I can actually fulfill myself and do something great for humanity? I'm really into it. So I remember Nepal as a nice place, and I think that's the reason immediately I came back, as soon as I could.
When was you said like you were here like a few months ago, or like when was the last time?
The first time actually was 20 years ago. Second time was last season in April, and that's the third time.
So April, May, June, July.
Yeah, I was
so
here
it's
just
about
for
8-9 months. Oh, okay. It's over about 8-9 months, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So like you were here for, and then up that visit was like after 20 years.
Yeah, it was the first one after 20 years. Yeah.
So like at the time, like you decided, like you thought, like maybe I should just go back to Nepal.
Yeah. Because I ride bicycle and I really like to travel and to trek, and I really miss some snowy mountains and nice sceneries and everything. And I remember Nepal from the first time that I did the Annapurna circuit and everything, and I really wanted to do something big. Israel is so small.
It's very
so small, and I needed something bigger than me, something really big that I can do, something that will excite me.
Right.
And I remembered Nepal, and for those reasons, I just came back.
So, like, when you came back, like, in that 20 years period before you came back to Nepal, right? How many countries had you been to?
None.
So that Nepal was the only country.
Yeah.
Like actually, you said, you've been to US, right? Like.
Yeah, that also was 20 years ago or something like that.
So
first, I've been to Nepal, then to India, then I came to the States, then back to Israel, and I just stayed in Israel for.
So
20
you did
years.
not do anything like you're traveling 20 years,
nothing,
and then you just. Okay, interesting. I thought like maybe like you were in that like 20.
Maybe I was traveling in my mind, but physically I was just.
So like you had some period of traveling, and then you kind of like got back to Israel, and then got busy with life, basically,
like I
right?
settled down, let the life begin, and at some point of time I just said I want to travel again,
right?
And I want to do it out of the country if I can, and I could. So this is what I did.
I mean, Nepal is I think for somebody like you, like who has that outlook towards life, right? Like probably Nepal is like one of the best country to travel,
I think
right?
so too. Yeah.
Like, and then do you plan to stay in Nepal for long, or like it's just going to be the transit point for?
I wish, right now, to me as a foreigner, I can only stay for 5 months or so. So I'm expecting to spend some 3 months here, and then I'll probably have another 2 months to be here, and that's it for me. I wish I can had some more time to be here. I can see my life here. Who knows?
Probably.
I mean, who knows? But right now, I can actually see my life here.
So it's like 5 years, like in a year? 5 months in a year?
5 months in a year, like 150
so that's
days
like
on a calendar year.
So Nepali rule or like Israeli rule?
That's the rule for me. As a foreigner, right?
As a foreigner, I did not know that. In Nepal, like as a foreigner, you should leave like within 5 months. Unless there is like some other... Probably if you go to take some kind of class and then change into like student status.
Yeah.
You may have to enroll in like Buddhism or like some kind of classes. Like probably it's something that's doable. You learn also like learn about the culture and all those things here, and then at the same time like what you can do is like stay here and then do what you
what I want to do.
Want to do.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you learn also. Like I think both. I did not know that like foreigners are only allowed to stay there for 5 months.
And it's funny because you think that that Nepali people would want you, the government will want you to stay as long as you can because everybody benefits from it. But for whatever reason, it's only 5 months. So
probably it's international practice.